The alleged fight between Steven Seagal and Gene LeBell on set has long been a hot topic of debate and discussion among martial arts enthusiasts and American action film circles. The rumor drew attention because it supposedly pitted two contrasting martial arts styles against each other, Judo and Aikido. But can this story really be trusted? Let's uncover the truth. Their encounter took place during the production of the movie Out for Justice. At the time, Seagal was starring in the film, while LeBell was working as the stunt coordinator. During that era, Seagal was truly riding high, and for good reason. He was a well-known American actor who had starred in numerous action films, including Out for Justice.
You wanna get high? You wanna get high?
He wasn't just famous in Hollywood. The Michigan-born actor was also recognized as one of the masters of Aikido. He held a 7th degree black belt and the title of Shihan in Aikikai Aikido. In fact, during his younger years, he worked as a martial arts instructor in Japan, where he became the first non-Japanese and the first American to run an Aikido dojo. With his popularity and martial arts skills, Seagal boldly claimed that thanks to his Aikido training, he was immune to being choked unconscious.
Here, when we do this kind of thing, you can even do this. Now I've trapped his hands.
To be fair, Seagal's claim wasn't entirely unfounded. In Aikido, there are indeed several techniques that can be used to escape or counter a chokehold, such as Iriminage, Kotegaeshi, and Shihonage. Iriminage focuses on an entering throw, while Kotegaeshi is a wrist lock that twists the opponent's hand outward, and Shihonage is a 4-directional throw. With these techniques in his arsenal, Seagal was confident he could escape any chokehold. Seagal firmly believed in the effectiveness of Aikido, especially because it relies on circular and spiral movements to redirect and neutralize an opponent's attack, rather than meeting force with force. On top of that, Aikido's philosophy centers on harmony and self-unification rather than violence. With this mindset, it's no surprise that Seagal felt bold enough to issue any challenge to anyone. When LeBell heard about the challenge, his interest was piqued. As a seasoned Judo practitioner, he was more than willing to accept Seagal's dare, seeing it as the perfect opportunity to put Seagal's bold claims about his Aikido skills to the test.
Get up and get out of here! Yo, dwarf!
They ended up settling the challenge during a break in the filming of Out for Justice. LeBell applied a rear naked choke and waited for Seagal's signal to begin. But when the challenge actually took place, LeBell's choke reportedly caused Seagal to pass out. This story became a major embarrassment for Seagal, to the point where the Aikido master publicly called LeBell a liar. However, Seagal's stunt double, Steven Lambert, admitted he was present during the incident and confirmed that the confrontation did, in fact, take place.
Yeah, it may sound stupid, it may sound silly, but it's like you're a Van Gogh or something. That's the way I think, you know.
Had LeBell been instructed to apply the rear naked choke entirely on his own without Seagal's signal, it's possible that Seagal might have won the encounter. The reasoning lies in Aikido's approach. It uses circular and spiral movements to redirect the opponent's momentum and neutralize the attack, rather than confronting it head-on. However, if LeBell had been given the green light to fully lock in the rear naked choke without resistance, then Seagal being rendered unconscious is almost certainly a fact. As a seasoned judoka, LeBell was highly skilled in applying submission holds, especially chokes.
Now right here, what I love is I've got him hooked, he's pinned, and I've got his elbow locked.
In Judo, the rear naked choke is known as Hadaka Jimi. This technique is considered highly dangerous because it applies intense pressure on the carotid arteries on both sides of the neck. These arteries are the main blood vessels that carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to the brain. When compressed, they can cut off blood flow to the brain, causing someone to lose consciousness within seconds. So in reality, Seagal's challenge to be choked until unconscious wasn't exactly the kind of test a judo practitioner should have accepted if they were aiming to win in a traditional sense. That's because judo emphasizes technique, balance, and posture over sheer physical strength. Judo is built on the principle of Ju, which means gentleness and efficiency. It focuses on controlling an opponent through throws, locks, and chokes using minimal force. So when LeBell was challenged to apply a chokehold, it wasn't a difficult task for him at all. Moreover, Judo embraces a philosophy that emphasizes maximum efficiency with minimal effort to overcome an opponent. It also promotes mutual respect and benefit, aiming to contribute to the well-being of society as a whole. And LeBell wasn't just an ordinary judo practitioner. He had been studying martial arts since the age of 7. After earning his black belt, he went on to continue his judo training at the prestigious Kodokan in Japan.
Then you step over like this. The counter for this move is for your opponent to shoot him forward. Put my hands here.
Thanks to his dedication to judo, LeBell earned the nicknames Judo Gene and the Godfather of Grappling. He was credited with popularizing grappling among professional fighters, laying the foundation for what would eventually become modern mixed martial arts.
I'm the grandfather of mixed martial arts. And if you don't believe me, I'll choke you.
So what do you think? Did LeBell really manage to choke Seagal unconscious with his technique? Or do you believe Seagal's denial that the whole story is nothing but a lie?
Some of them have gotten their championship belts, world championship belts, because they've attributed that to me and me teaching them, so I still know a thing or two.
But if you're still unsure, watching a few clips of Judo versus Aikido matches might help clear things up. Take this one clip, for example, where the Judo practitioner successfully performs multiple takedowns. Toward the end of the clip, the Judo practitioner even executes an armbar known in Judo as Ude Hishigi Juji Gatame, a powerful submission technique designed to hyperextend the opponent's elbow joint. But this next clip is even more surprising. A Judo practitioner visits an Aikido dojo and engages in a sparring match. What's truly unexpected is that the Aikido practitioner not only manages to execute a takedown, but also follows up with a successful submission hold. After getting back on his feet, the Judo practitioner responds with another takedown. But this time, he finishes the exchange with a well-executed armbar submission. However, in some cases, Aikido ends up dominating the fight. In this particular clip, the Judo practitioner is completely overwhelmed by his opponent, barely able to make a move. It almost sends a message that the Aikido practitioner is untouchable.